Hello everyone, welcome to Yarn Wonders. This is the part 2 of the honeybee crochet pattern. The link to the part 1 is available in the description box. There is also a downloadable PDF format available in our website. I have linked that also in the description box. Now in part 1 we did row number 1 to 10, and in this part we are going to be doing from row number 11. Let's go right into the pattern. So here I have some cotton. I'm going to show you how to stuff the cotton into this. Okay, so you just pull out this loop like this so that your work doesn't come off. You can even have a stitch marker here if you're into this. Okay, so just take some cotton, just stuff it in, and while you're stuffing you should also retain the space shape. So you should always stuff like this, stuff into the sides, fill the center, so fill the center, stuff it into the sides. You don't want to stuff so much because your work may be it'll start showing gaps here, and if you stuff less, it's not going to retain the shape. Okay, so it's basically it's about your judgment. So just stuff it like this, shape it up nicely. Anyway, and in the next two or three rows we'll stuff a little bit cotton again. So at this point, this is all I could get in without spoiling the pattern. Again, getting back to our pattern. So now we are in the, we finished the 10th row. We're going to start with the 11th row. This single chain stitch, chain 1, and then this is again you're going to start an increase row. So that is we are here in the neck part. Okay, so this part. So you have done this. If you see, you are done with the neck. You are going to go down here like this. Okay, so one single crochet, then one single crochet into the next one, the next stitch 2 single crochets. Okay, that's an increase stitch. One single crochet, one single crochet. 11th row is one single crochet, then 2 single crochets. That is, we are again starting an increase row. Okay, one single crochet and 2 single crochet. So while after you have stuffed the cotton, for the next 1 or 2 rows you will have to hold the cotton like this and crochet, or else you're going to get some of the cotton into your yarn like this. Okay, so just push that back in. So it's always better to take out the stitch a little bit and work into it. So it's an increase stitch, one single crochet, and then 2 single crochets. So again we have a knot here, so I'm going to hold the knot and crochet from here. Okay, again one single crochet, 1 single crochet, then increase. One single crochet, and we end with the increase stitch. Okay. Slip stitch into the chain 1 space. So if, as you can see the head and the neck portion forming. Okay. So the next one is again an increase stitch. So you chain 1, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet by itself, and in the next one we're going to do 2 single crochets. So by end of this row you will be having 24 stitches. So we're ending with the increase stitch. Row number 13 is a repeat row, that is 1 single crochet into each stitch. By end of the row you should be having 24 stitches. So here we are at the end of the row. So now I'm going to show you how to change the color. So usually you slip stitch by pulling out this yarn and you take it out of this loop. Okay, so while you change colors, all you have to do is take out your new color, hold it the way you will usually hold your yarn, hold it like this. So instead of pulling out, you have to, this one also, this yellow yarn also, it should be tight. You should hold it like this. That is, see, I'm holding both the yarns with in my middle finger. Okay, but I'm going to pull out my black yarn. Okay, so now I have one yellow yarn and one black yarn. So you have to pull it out of this like this. That is, you are going to make a slip stitch with the new color, and just pull everything tight. Okay, now we have changed the color, chain 1. Okay, I'm going to show you how to hide your yarn tails as you crochet. All you have to do is hold it along the row that you're going to crochet. While you insert your hook and pull out a loop, the yarn tail should be on your hook and you have to pull it out like this. So if you can see my yarn tails, it is going under the yarn. So when you do this, you don't have to hide your tails at the end of the work. Also, your work will be nice and secure without knotting up. So row 14 and 15 are just repeat rows with 1 single crochet into each stitch. By end of row number 15, you should be having 24 stitches in each row. So as you can see, I'm just changing the B color. So from here on, it's going to be 2 rows in black and 2 rows in yellow. So that's the pattern that I maintained throughout this B, so that it's easy for you to remember. If you have made 2 rows, irrespective of the increase or decrease row, it's always 2 rows of black and 2 rows of yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to cut off the yellow yarn here. So this is just a repeat row. I'll meet you back at the end of the next row. So there is this is 2 rows of black and 1 single crochet into each stitch. End of the row you should have 24 stitches. Okay, so I'll just make one more row of black and I'll meet you back when I finish this row. So you slip stitch with a new color and chain 1, pull everything nice and tight. I'm going to crochet this part also along. Okay, so the next stitch, the next row is an increase row. That is, you're going to make 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochets. Okay, so that's 1 single crochet and 1. So that's 1 single crochet and an increase stitch. So again 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets. Okay, so continue this pattern and I'll meet you along at the end of this row. So I'm going to slip stitch. So at the end of this row you should be having 36 stitches, and I've just stuffed some more cotton so that it gives a nice tight shape here. Okay, so now I'm going to go for the next row. So the next row is one single crochet in each stitch. That is, it's a repeat row. You just have to crochet 1 single crochet in each row. I'll meet you back at the end of this row. So here we are at the end of this row. Again you have to change colors. I'm just gonna take my black color. Slip stitch with the new color and okay. So this row is again an increase row. That is, you have to crochet 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches and 2 single crochet into the next one. That is 2 and increase. So 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets. One single crochet, 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochets. So repeat this pattern. I'll meet you at the end of this row. By end of this row you should have 48 stitches, 48 single crochets. So I've slip stitched. So end of this row you'll have 48 stitches. So the next row is a decrease row. So the decrease row, you're going to do the same thing but decrease. It's 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. The previous row we did an increase, but here we are going to decrease 2 stitches and then 2 together. Okay, so 2 together is you insert your hook, make a single crochet but do not finish that single crochet. Go into the next loop and draw a loop and finish both the single crochets together like this. So I'm going to show that again. One single crochet, two single crochets, insert your hook, take out a loop, so that's one single crochet, and going to the next one, draw a loop. So you have 3 loops on your hook. So, yarn over, pull out of all 3 loops. Again, one single crochet, one single crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 single crochets. So I'll finish this row and I'll meet you back in the next row. So here we are at the end of the row. So if you get the pattern right, you will always finish in a decrease or increase row. Okay. So my yarn's also over and it's time for me to switch the color. Okay. So take out your new color, put a slip stitch. Okay. Now the next row is one single crochet and then 2 together. Okay, so the next row is one single crochet and 2 together. So that's one single crochet, then 2 together. Okay, one single crochet, then 2 together. So you continue this pattern and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Continue this pattern. By end of this row you'll be having 24 stitches. The next row is a repeat row, that is one single crochet into each stitch. So I'll meet you, now we are in row 20. I'll meet you at end of row 21. In this row we are doing one single crochet and then 2 together. The next row will be doing one single crochet into each stitch.